class world #1 defense to put the Frenchman in a
He's up.
position that makes it look impossible.
Ooh.
Even Zen definitely has the edge when it comes to
Oof.
flip resets. Oh wow.
Zen versus Ruas.
Congratulations, Dark.
Biggest
3-0
show match of
sweep,
all
1
time.
goal difference
For
in
sure.
every single game.
I think
One of
there's
the
gonna
best
be a
winners
record-breaking
that
view
we've
count
ever
on this
seen.
show match, probably. This might just be the most hyped show match of all time.
11 series win streak, 10-0 on my stream, and just yesterday, increasing his streak
The
to
Tira got
11
within an
series wins in a
inch
row
of beating Zen
with a
yesterday,
Game
though.
7
It was
victory
so
over
close.
Vatira. Now Rawas has a chance to make history, be the first player to beat Zen, the undefeated.
Literally undefeated.
And
Insane save.
Zen has a chance to make history, being the fastest rise from new 1v1 player to world #1 in a way that we've never seen before. Now, Rawas is the best defender that Zen has ever played against. I think, personally, Rawas has the best defense in the world. He's going to be tested in a way today that he's never been tested
They're going to
before,
switch.
Zen's
Honey.
offense is up there.
They're going to do half on EU, half on Middle East.
Package. We start off the first play of the game.
Coin flip decides
Zen just going for a straight
who
up
gets
air
more
dribble.
servers
Rawas
if it goes to game
the
7.
air when he expected Zen to be going for the reset, and Zen just touched it over him for 1-0. I mean, how to think that it could be possible that Rawas will start to get a read on Zen's offense. For me, I think that's right now it's unimaginable to think that. I can't imagine anyone, not even Rawas, getting a read on Zen's offense. But if anyone could do it, it's him. And if anyone can take
Rawas
Zen
playing
into
for the
deep water
pressure
where
here.
he's not been
Zen is
before,
just
you'd
so
think it would be
efficient.
Rawas as well. He is such an experienced 1v1 player.
Because, I mean, it's a disadvantage playing on Europe
Zen
EU
is
server.
more than just a surprising attacker. He's got
Wait.
unreal speed and pressure, and he's used it here for a second goal. Rawas looking a bit in the
Man,
challenge
that's
and
tough.
force a favorable 50, but it's gone in off the sidewall. Zen,
Even though Rawas is
finding
used to
angles
playing on EU
to
servers,
challenge,
it's still a
as he
big
always
disadvantage to play on
does.
EU
Up 2-0
servers.
in game 1.
Zen with the, or Rawas with the possession. Hook shot. Just incredible defense. Zen, yeah, he's in too bad of a spot there. Dude, he's tried his best to save this though, like he's falling down from the crossbar. It's crazy. He's trying to land inside the roof of the goal to come back down, to make a follow-up save. Some crazy stuff. The pressure,
Volume of shots here for
but he
Rawas.
couldn't get the
Wanted to
boost steal.
off the back of that one, but Zen save put the ball in a position that was not safe.
As
for
long as the
Rawas
ball
to
is in the
play.
corner, it's safe for Zen
Just
here.
managing his boost very carefully here.
And it's actually
Again,
dangerous for
boost steal,
Rawas on the
can't go for
counter-attack.
it, 'cause Zen
Oh,
not
if he got the
safe
perfect
to
catch
safe
there, he could have
formation.
scored.
Rawas not overextending for boost steals
He
here.
did not
Both
get
of
it
those
though.
back corner
Once
boosts
again,
were available for him.
very
They
safe
knew they were
position
not
here
safe
for
to
Rawas.
take. He is just
Up against
playing
this back wall.
on the ball. Zen is
No
finding ways to
angles.
dispossess him. Another big aerial play chance for Zen. This time he has a reset. Rawas
Gets a
gets
good
back to
block.
the challenge, but he's way out the game here. Can Zen get the shot on target? Not before
Look at
Rawas
this.
retreats. Still boost for Zen.
Okay, okay. It's so scary, man.
Got a big disadvantage
Oh,
here, but
dude.
Rawas can survive on low boost.
Oh
Not
my
this
god,
time.
the offense is so
Zen
dangerous,
forces a
man.
misplay. Rawas
So
wanted
dangerous.
to waste some time here, but he misplays
You can
this
just
touch
see it
right
coming.
here. He might have thought that was going to be a 50-50 when he jumped.
Brother,
Turned out he was just hitting the ball uncontested. Zen putting
they're
the
so
pressure on
good.
him and forcing another goal through.
Misses the boost. Zen has to go
Rawas
back
has
for it.
space to play with here.
He's read him.
Definitely going into
Zen,
the air.
he
Look how
knew.
quickly Zen
Spray jumped it.
Completely read Rawas on
And
that
it's
play.
dispossessing him here.
Rawas now counter-attacking down the
Man,
middle.
that's
Zen
crazy.
denying the free shot.
From Zen right there. To
What's
not allow any
impressive to me
openings.
about Zen, he's up against one of the smartest 1v1 players we've ever seen, and he doesn't look like he's outmatched strategically. Zen is
Huge
matching
demo. Can he
for
score off
every
this?
play on the
He
ball.
gets the good spawn for himself.
Any mistakes.
Yeah, that's just
Now he
really tough to
flicks it for the
defend.
top corner. Rawas thought he had it covered, and compliments Zen's flick in the quick
Really
shot.
tough to
Let's see what
defend.
Rawas had
Cover the
with
entire
his
net
POV.
here.
Yeah, he pre-jumped. Thought he had a good idea of where that ball was going.
It's just you can't
It
defend
is
every
an
option there.
Absolute launch into the top corner.
That's the problem.
Good chance for Rawas
Huge kickoff
to
goal.
get to. He does. Zen's kickoff has been questioned.
Like this
by
level
many.
of Rocket League is
As
just so
perhaps
high.
the
It's
one weak
crazy.
aspect of his game. I think if you missed his most recent match that he played on my channel, then you missed a good example of Zen learning, improving his kickoff. Against Jan, he was tested, and I think he did show.
That's huge for Zen. Possession, 2 minutes on the clock.
And he looks
2 goal lead.
solid and robust in that regard. Ruas now looking to save a flip reset side on, but he has no chance. Zen just puts
how do you defend this?
And he's now up
right?
3. Well, Ruas is trying different angles here.
And Ruas knows, like, he's down 2 goals. He needs to, like, get the possession, right? He can't just wait forever.
Completely undeterred, does his thing, and he looks like he's the comfortable lead now in game 1.
And these aerials that are dangerous for most players just don't look very dangerous, right? But this should be a goal. This should be a goal. And it is. I think Sen just did not get the reset there. That's what screwed him. Like I said, for most players, those aerials are super scary to do when you have a lead. But it doesn't look that scary when Sen does it. But he gets punished this time. Oh, the save. World class. Closes the gap. Put himself in a position where he can get bumped though. Just such a good 50. Ruas has put himself in a great position here. Oh, he's so good.
Just as good as anything we've seen from Zen. Ruas lets rip.
It's nutty.
And he's within 1. What a shot by Ruas.
Wow.
121 kilometers an hour when it crossed the line. And he placed
crazy.
Beautifully. 1 goal in it, a long time left in the first game.
Kickoff for Ruas.
A kickoff to Zen and seals his boost at the near post.
Zen, such intelligent pressure.
Free play on the ball. He's all over him already. So he's got no boost, but he's still.
He needs to be so careful here, Sen. He doesn't have boost, but he does not want to overextend, but he's gotten a goal. Ooh.
Very, very close to conceding again. But he does snatch it.
Sen is so dangerous from here.
Can he find a way through?
He can bump Ruas maybe. But he tries to get a really difficult shot.
Surviving where it shouldn't be possible to survive.
Dangerous now for Sen. Bad first touch though. Can he finish this? No.
Keeps a good eye on the ball.
Keeps possession. Such a great first touch there, keeping it away from Sen. Wow, man. It's crazy stuff. Wow. How's he gotten away with this?
Able to muscle Ruas off the ball. A second goal here.
So once again, these aerials are so scary for most players to go for, but it doesn't look that dangerous when Sen is doing it. He misses the boost still though. It's such a good strategy for Sen to kill time off the clock to take into the air like that. And that's game. Wow. What a first game. Some crazy, crazy high level stuff.
It puts you in a very tricky position where you're vulnerable to be demoed.
It's so impressive how good Sen is in these like 1v1 situations, you know? It's scary. He's scary good at it for someone that's never played once. I mean, you can't really say that anymore, that he has never played once, but up until he started, he'd never really played the mode. It's crazy. What a prodigy.
He doesn't really move like any player that Ruas has played before. There are players similar, but I don't think anyone is quite like Zen. So
Zen has such like control, man. But I mean, Ruas looked impressive there too. It's a great game 1.
Zen deserving the win there.
Ruas was on the comeback though.
Just more pressure, more control, and clinical finishing in the mid game.
Yeah, this is true.
He says, can we change server? Of course we can.
Yeah, they're going to Middle East server now.
Ruas wants a server change.
Unless he's not happy with that European server, that might also be a thing.
Yeah, thanks to all the people subbing, by the way. If you are wondering about doing shoutouts, I'm going to do shoutouts after this match is over because I'm way too far behind right now. I'll say test. Test.
Was is fine with the server?
Not real. Because yeah, sometimes this gets confusing.
Okay, so they are doing EU server again, but
that we want to test the server. You guys are getting the behind the scenes on what happens on RLCS, by the way. This is what happens whenever there's a reset on a server. The players go into the game.
It's another EU server. So I wonder, are they switching server? Or are, because I know sometimes they've been doing like 2 EU servers and then 2 of the other server. That might be what they're doing.
No problem, he says. Okay.
So they might be going They might be going with the 2 EU servers back-to-back and then switching, I'm not sure. You can see yourself on screen, Diary.
And make sure that we don't get any awkward respawns on the kickoff. 1-1 easy. Okay,
yeah, I'm not sure where's best. I can do this as well.
I mean, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna.
This might be better.
You guys are ridiculous.
Like that.
Okay, this is real. Game 2.
Might be cleaner look. Wait. No, this is Johnny Boy's chat over here.
To end the Zen win streak. Zen
Old one was better.
Biggest and greatest and toughest task
Well, I'm keeping it like this for now.
But he has got his sights set on even greater things. He asked me yesterday, after this match was confirmed, he asked me what was the Fairy Peak win streak. I told him 16. In my opinion, you know, there's been a couple of local win streaks, you know, region win streaks that are greater than 16. But I think Fairy Peak 16 show match win streak is the most impressive win streak in Rocket League history. Zen's trying to go one past it here. Oh, not one past. This is for 12 today. He's already looking at Fairy Peak streak and thinking what he can do. Look what Roas has done.
This 12 win streak is like just as impressive though, I think.
Out of the air and covering it with his car. He's got a little bit
to the 16 win streak. It's just tougher opposition, in my opinion. Fairy Peak played worse players. Like, he was way better than the players he played against back then. But I guess you can say the same thing about Zen now, but
back quickly enough for it. Trying to keep
there are so many good players these days. I think it's more impressive somehow.
That should be enough to defend with. Oh,
great pressure.
Rawas called his bluff. It looked like there was potential. Yeah, he did. He had 12 boosts. Yeah, Rawas just calling his bluff. Zen did have a little bit of boost there, but Rawas is thinking, I don't know if you're going to actually use
it's a masterclass from Rawas on how to play pressure.
And he was correct. Zen did want to control the ball. He wanted to
just
follow-up shots.
Shoot for pressure and keep up the shooting. Not letting your opponent get comfortable.
So Rawas there, he knew that the flick was high by Zen, but he wants to make a touch on it anyway, not wanting to let Zen, sorry.
He's trying to play keep away, but his touch is closer to Zen, and
another great save by Rawas.
Okay, now he has to defend.
Is sufficient to secure the boost.
Oh, see, Zen is so dangerous from these spots, it's crazy. But he gets punished, I think that's a goal. Oh, he gets back though. Crazy fast recoveries, it's so fast. Oh, that's good. I don't know who won Tira, but I think it must have been Zen, because he got 2 EU servers back to back. Right?
Stopping Zen in positions where game 1 Zen
that's a kickoff.
Had success. So look at this though, a Zen kickoff goal.
Who do you think wins, Pony?
A transformed player.
You say Zen bad? Do you have Ruas winning?
He's been in the lab, he's been learning. And well, you might not
10 wins?
be
okay.
the best at the kickoff game yet, but he's definitely a whole lot better than he was.
Because you don't know Ruas?
So just charging him with the
I mean, all you have to know is he's the current number 1, right? That's really all you have to know about the guy. Child prodigy. Current number 1 once player.
Here again. Zen covers the floor pinch. Ruas already scored one of those last game.
Truly is the final boss.
Integral to a win against Zen.
Yeah, I know, Tira. I know how they do it, but I don't know how it went down.
That's actually what's happened here, though. Zen with 24 boosts.
What comes after this? What do you mean?
Exactly what kind of boost Zen's on, but he's underestimated his speed here, though. Leaves it out open.
I mean, he has to beat First Killer and no Khaled as well, right?
Into the box. This
and TRK.
Yes, very available for Zen.
If he beats those 3 players as well, then he's beaten every single player. Literally everyone.
That far center. Of course, making the first mistake would be extremely careless.
And those are the only ones left. Khaled, TRK, and
this game's definitely getting away from Zen time-wise, but
Khaled, TRK, and First Killer.
Against top-tier opposition already. AJ, I think, losing 4 goals in 30 seconds against Zen in the tail end of a game.
Zen's performance against AJ was crazy.
A 6-goal lead against Zen. You know, he has capability for comebacks.
That's a goal. Oh, he didn't get it. That should have been a goal, right?
Control the engagement.
He just didn't get the control.
Cleanest end takeoff, but he gets right back on
wow.
the ball, of course.
That's almost the goal. It might lead to one.
He's got a piece of it before being demoed.
Okay, decides not to shoot.
The attack for now, but Zen is still
now he takes the shot. And it's just the shot is so good. It doesn't matter.
Showing us
he keeps it out, but it's not enough.
In the world. Some of these saves are absolutely ridiculous, but Zen finds a way through another
crazy
game. Now, unlike the other top 5 player in the world matchup Zen's already had, this one's played on the EU server throughout, so
bad first touch from Roas.
Early here, you'd think.
Oh, he jumps for the demo. That was crazy choice. And Zen gets the lucky respawn. Oh my god. Super unfortunate. Only good spawn. Oh, he keeps it out.
Into the back corner, and that's actually not going to be favorable for him. Roas gets the boost steal.
Oh, that's a goal.
What a 50-50 by Zen, and he escaped to score a 4th goal.
Who is Roas? RW9 Roas. He's the number 1 once player at the moment. He's the best once player in the world.
Roas is not known for being vulnerable in that aspect of the game.
Current number 1.
Advantage for Zen. 1 minute and 4
and Zen is trying to take him down.
Delayed kickoff now for Zen. Is that going to be a 5th? Yes, it is. A wonderful mix-up.
I think that's how you say it, Pony.
What did I tell you? He's been in the lab.
From my understanding,
he's been adapting.
I'm not Middle Eastern, so I couldn't tell you.
Than he was when he beat Daniel. I can confidently say that. Shoring up on the weaknesses in his game, and now he just looks like he's in his own level.
Yeah, I'm not Middle Eastern, so I really couldn't tell you why.
6 unanswered goals. I
right?
remember it was 3-0 or 3-1, but Zen is on a scoring spree. Roas can't do anything about it. He must score now.
Yeah, it's true. He has to score this chance. Absolutely must. And he does. Look at this though, like, it's just sometimes shooting good shots is all you need. It's just a great shot. That's it. It's just a simple, incredible shot. Nothing special. But that's all you need sometimes. And he got another possession. He could score here off of this.
Faking a challenge. Roas not buying it. Low 50.
Very close.
Wide.
Zen covering everything.
Zen not buying it again. Both players.
Roas might have to demo him. I'm not sure what he can do from here. Gave up possession. Yeah, it's tough there. Like, I felt like the only way Roas could actually do something there was if he demoed the defender.
If he can score right now. I don't think Zen's going to give him.
He's bumped him. Ah, that's not enough. And he secured it. Damn. Oh, I was streaming Trackmania.
2 games away from being the undisputed #1 in the world. Only 12 matches into his 1v1 career.
Not anymore though.
We are in uncharted territory right now. No one else has come close to doing anything like this. He's going through the list of top 21's players one at a time, and he's chalking them off. He's just erasing them.
It is historical, guys.
He looks better every single time he takes the field.
It's historical, like, I don't know how to, like, express how impressive it is.
He clearly had unworldly, otherworldly potential.
Zen is like a godly talent.
He looks completely different.
It's like,
I really do think this streak
something special we're witnessing.
Than we've ever seen before.
It's something special. I don't know if we're ever gonna see this again. It is crazy.
Does he have it in him? I think yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, Zen was up 2 games against Vatira before Vatira took 3 in a row against him, and then Zen took it in game 7. Am I right about that? Type 1 in chat if that's correct. I wasn't able to catch the start of that series. It has been done before.
Look at this guy! Look at this guy. What is he doing? He's setting off up like a backboard double off the ceiling pinch.
Oh, huge mind game. Well, Zen will be a bit annoyed at himself here because he's...
Zen is like, he's on a different wavelength, man. He's messed up here though, obviously, but...
kind of Zen mind gaming himself as well. He just ended up in a weird position and he didn't flip through the ball. Something you really want to do in your challenges if you want to avoid mind games. Just flip straight through the ball from a goal side position.
I believe Nugget is 16, yeah. I think that's true.
At times. Perfect timing by Roas. Zen quickly
demos him out of the air and that's in.
What?
Crazy.
How has Ruas scored here? Zen matched him for pace.
Sniped him out there.
Demoed and scored on. Ruas just
not intentionally, but
demoed him clean out of the
it's still
sky
impressive.
and scored with the same angle. That is pure perfection from Ruas. How he managed to get a takeoff like that. A little bit
I've
more
never
to the
seen
left
Nugget
or
tell,
the right,
like,
and
say
it
anything
the ball would have
truthful
been off target, but no, he
ever.
managed to snipe both. His
So I wouldn't
combo,
trust
Zen and the ball.
much of the stuff he says. To be honest with you.
He power slides to the landing just to create a bit more distance. It looks
That's
like
a goal.
might have caught
Zen has
Zen off guard.
trolled
He
here.
saw where Ruas landed, but notice notice Ruas's power slide. Sorry, just giving him a bit more distance, giving him a bit.
He's
more
getting a
time
bit cocky, maybe.
to respond to what Zen is doing.
It's getting a bit too crazy with it at the moment.
These little
But he's gotten
things
a really
make
good
massive
possession here.
difference.
This is a position he
Here,
should
you've got
score, I
two
think.
players playing at this level.
Oh,
Ruas
great
defends it
defending.
backward well. That was a flip reset, lob rebound attempt by Zen.
Zen needs to be careful he doesn't get
Even more creative
boost
with every
started.
passing
He
minute.
avoids it.
So again, Ruas is a strong start. He
Oh, the
wasn't able
flick.
to hold on to it at the end of the last game.
It's
He got a
crazy
bit too
flick.
passive, perhaps.
He saves these.
Done very
Double,
well here.
Psycho. I've seen him score that before. That's the crazy thing. He actually scored that in a show match recently.
Now both players
Psycho
a bit
like
careless
that.
in possession.
Straight into the opponent's goal.
Ruas has done a phenomenal
That's what he was
job
going
to
for
throw
there,
that challenge.
but he didn't get it.
4-0 and in a very, very consistent manner. Ruas with a
Zen
critical
did
knockdown
actually
here to
score that
completely
recently
block
in the show match.
challenge Zen was going for.
Psycho there from that exact position.
I mean, does he
That's
continue
another
to get a
goal.
better read on
Once
Zen? And
good
look at
once
this. Zen's
players will
actually trying
always
to
score
delay
from that
kickoff
position.
again. One of the ways to counter the delayed kickoff is to make sure that you're following the ball as you hit it. Notice what Ruas did there. He hit the ball with a side flip, and he's able to track it the entire time. So even if Zen does get another touch on it, does get a delayed touch, Ruas will get a
Ruas
set.
is really getting the better of Zen in this
Good technique there
particular
by
match.
Ruas to
Zen with a great
prevent
setup here.
something that caught him out last game from
Pogo.
happening again. He reads the
That is
pogo
another
shot.
thing Zen has been popularizing, the plan B
So
Pogo.
quick to the ball. Oh my goodness. Well,
And even though it didn't
Ruas
score off it,
somehow
it still
read the
leads to a
pogo
goal,
shot, but
right?
Zen quick on the turnaround, lobs it over Ruas.
He's gotten so many of these goals just like that.
Goal. I mean, it always looks like it's possible for Zen to come back, even from a
That's a
position
goal.
like this against a defensive powerhouse like this.
It might be too much to come back
6-1
from.
is a great score for Ruas. He just needs to get a hold of the ball and
Is
try and
this on
waste some
Middle
time.
Eastern
A lot of
servers,
players have
guys?
tried to do that
Do you
against
know?
Zen, tried to run the ball around the pitch, tried to let the clock work for them, and Zen always finds a way to insert challenges into the play. This time he didn't have to think about it. Ruas
Okay,
did it
gets
for
one.
him. Ruas looking to intercept early.
I mean, it's so
and,
doable
force
though.
a 50-50, but
You can't
Zen
feel
saw
safe
it,
here.
just backed off a touch, perfectly intercepted it.
Kickoffs are going to be very
Long way
important
to go.
to determine
Zen's
this
explosive
game.
attack
That's
is
another one for Zen.
definitely capable
And that's a
of coming
goal.
back from a scoreline like this.
He got
He
it.
slots the kickoff perfectly.
Bruh.
Between Ruas's pre-jump and the near post, there can't have been much of a gap here. We have to
Nah,
see
that was perfectly
how
executed.
accurately Zen hit this. Look at that, just barely past the pre-jumping, pre-flipping.
It's like no wiggle room.
And just inside the near post corner.
It's another kickoff in favor of
Kickoff
Zen
goal,
here.
yes, but a precise one.
But Ruas might have found himself the
Ruas
advantage.
is going to try and make those possession plays work, but Zen is immediately on top of it.
That's very well played from
Trying
Ruas.
to dispossess
He's
it,
gotten
trying
the
to create some
possession
chaos.
cleanly. That's a great shot.
By Ruas, and it will go through.
Crazy.
It wasn't for a lack of boost that Zen's failed to defend this one. It looks like he just did not expect Ruas to
It
generate
really
that much
is
speed on
like
the ball. Mid-air
Ruas
flick
has
by
this series
the Saudi
won
Arabian pro.
if he can win 1 or 2 kickoffs.
That's something we didn't
That's
see
one.
in game 2.
Just like this will kill like 30 seconds off the clock almost.
It was all Zen.
If he plays it well.
Now Ruas has put
See,
the
like,
brakes on him. He's
now he keeps stealing
stopped the
boost.
scoring free. Oh my goodness, you got to look out for the pinch though. That's a vicious pinch from Zen. It goes more upwards than forwards.
This is so much time off the clock right now.
Ruas must have had a brief panic.
This is
there
tough for
nonetheless.
Zen. This is tough.
Again, so smart from Ruas. You know, he's really declining the back corner boosts that have been calling for him. I'm sure by this point in the series.
What do you do here
all
if
of
you're
us would have
Zen? I guess you
mistakenly
score.
stolen about 4 boosts.
I guess you score, man.
Watch Zen counter-attack from Ruas.
It's crazy.
Oh, well played though by Zen. I mean, he's got
Look
an
at
outplay
that.
there with the smallest of touches. Ruas didn't think he'd go for.
Naughty.
Should be
Okay,
a
kickoff
slogan.
Zen.
winnable.
This is scary for Roas now.
If he's on the field, it's
Man.
winnable, and it continues to be winnable. He's now just down by 2 goals.
This is what I mean, like, it's huge if Roas can get a few kickoff goals in his favor, or kickoffs in his favor for the possession, but it slips so fast if you get some bad kickoffs.
Just notice how
Roas is playing it super smart, man.
Not all these goals are
just making it so difficult for Sen to control the possession at the moment.
Just saying, knowing I can go for this challenge. I can get to this 50-50.
Look at this guy, though.
What can he do?
Oh my god, what is... How's he done it?
Another goal for Zen.
I don't get it.
Is crumbling. It's down to its last goal. And look at the clock. There is so much time left.
Such a ridiculous comeback, to be honest.
Of time wasting have to
delays his kickoff.
Forgotten. Roas needs another goal. You got to think Zen's scoring at least one with the time that he's got left.
And Roas has played it so smart, but anytime Sen gets possession, it's just trouble. So much trouble.
Easy position for Roas. It's just a bit awkward. Zen's right there with him.
But it is scary to see Roas playing this hard for the clock, right? But it is the right decision, I think.
Now Roas asserts his authority. That's huge.
That's huge.
He is sick of being on the back foot. He's sick of watching Zen score in his net. Again, he mixes in an early challenge, and it's one that Zen
this basically guarantees now that Zen has to get a kickoff win. At least one.
Zen's lead kickoffs have not been working in
he did not get it. That's a bad kickoff.
He's going to need to think of something else.
Roas gets the possession here.
Shoots first time.
Not good.
You can see that he's clearly worried about Zen's approach.
Roas bot has come out to play. And that's a flick if I've ever seen one, but...
Zen has flicked it into the crossbar. Momentary lapse of pressure.
Final chance for Zen.
Has to score here. He's going for the full pitch air dribble. He's got one reset and a shot on and in to the top shelf.
Yeah, he's so bad, Cal. What the hell? How can he be that bad?
The entire length of the field. The reset popped the ball
it's ridiculous.
He accelerated into it to send an unstoppable shot on target. 14 seconds remaining. Zen looks like a man on a mission. You know, Roas wants to end the streak, but right now Zen's will to continue it is just...
Can Zen keep it up here on 0? Question mark. No, that's game.
Zen. Roas might have done it here. Zen tried for the interception. Roas got it past
Yo,
him.
Shard.
What a move that was by Roas. Honestly, an underrated move. Because to expect Zen up in the air while the clock is less...
This series is crazy, though.
10 seconds remaining. Very,
but it's scary because it feels like, you know, like Sen is the one pushing. Like Sen gave up a ton of goals early and he was fighting back the entire time. So scary for Roas. I'm definitely leaning Sen watching the entire show match. 11,000 people watching. I told you guys this is the most hype show match of all time, pretty much. So many people are watching this.
Obviously very, very good at this, but yeah, as always, shout out to the Middle Eastern players for, you know, making 1v1s like this possible.
Okay, here we go.
Middle East servers is unplayable. Luckily, it's playable the other way around, and we get to witness legendary matches like this. Because the Middle East players, they don't mind playing with that slight disadvantage. Zen, with the first player game 4, Roas fakes a challenge.
That is clean. That is clean.
I mean, this is just insane. Ceiling challenge mind game by Roas. Zen jumps, and when he sees Roas jumping to meet him, he just goes beside the ball.
Just the power of the French community, I guess, Cal, right?
He's not on a one play option. Zen's got multiple options every single time.
That's a goal. How's he gonna save that? It's not possible.
And he ties the game immediately. Zen thought he had the mid boost there. He just took a bit too long trying to get it. He wanted to get it at the very, very last second there so he could play the ball as well. Too greedy. Roas punishes. Ties the game. Zen again into the air. Roas challenges early this time. He's not just fake challenging. All you shadow specialists out there, you defensive players, look at Roas going early every now and then. Now he's up in the air early again, but once more, Zen is just perfect with the placement. He was a hair away from being 2-1 up. Roas mind game 50.
Well played.
And now he is
such incredibly high level ones we're watching.
I mean, Roas had almost field goal coverage with his last takeoff in defense.
Like, how do you defend that? It's very difficult.
He He looks like he's in this.
You need your more momentum into the child, but how? You know? That's a goal. And Ruas has definitely had the better kickoff.
And, you know, worryingly for Zen, I was complimenting him on his kickoff repertoire that's increased recently, but he only got one past Ruas with the delayed kickoff. Since then, Ruas has been really careful to roll with
that is slightly in the favor of Zen, and he actually scores. Well played.
Kind of locked in his standard strategy. Okay, as if to answer that criticism, Zen
look at that shot. That finish is crazy, crazy. I don't know how he put that away. Another win here for Sen on the kickoff. That's a clean possession. How's he gonna save this? He doesn't, that's the answer. He doesn't save it.
He's been so clean all day. And now
crazy. You don't save that, that's the crazy thing, like you don't. Because he can just react. Like he decided on that after he saw the player jump, right? So
almost undeniable strategy.
It's like how to save it. You don't is the answer.
It's just so available. Something Vatira used to great effect against Zen just yesterday.
It's dangerous for Sen here on the counter. Can Ruas catch up? I think he can. Yeah. Such a good counter.
Not often you get to say that. Clean beat as well. Great read by Ruas.
Caught lacking.
Yeah, pay attention. I'm not going to talk about it too much today because it's not as one-sided as it was versus Daniel, but every time
that's a goal.
Zen's going for a kickoff. Try and pay attention. Is he flipping away from the position he spawned in or towards the position he spawned in? There he spawned right. He flipped to the right.
Yeah,
well.
he hooked it.
Didn't do a lot against Daniel. Just something for you guys to keep in mind.
He tried hooking the kickoff. And Ruas is not hooking. There are technically only two things you can do on a kickoff. You can flip left or right. Right.
Defensively, successful stops on Zen's pushes.
You generally don't want to be flipping straight into the ball.
Not the most efficient takeoff, but he does get a reset at the end of it all. And sets up the boost seal. Great result for Ruas. He's in a very strong position here.
That's a goal.
Oh, perfect finish as well.
It's just perfectly played.
Zen had no idea what was coming to him here. Fake jump, fake gear dribble by Ruas, and then all he needed was a perfect pop. Zen,
which goal explosion is he using?
He had a little bit more boost, but Ruas
it's some variation of Dueling Dragons, right?
Quick for him to get any.
I think he got it. Oh, he saves.
The recovery as well, but he doesn't want to hit that.
He has one pan.
Remember, guys, you don't need to hit the ball.
Sen did not get the boost steal.
Just because the ball is close to your goal. Much better to keep control.
I don't think he's played KV1 actually.
Showing what that looks like at the
now that you mention it.
Something you can all apply to your own games. One of the most common mistakes for new Rocket League players is they see the ball close to their goal and they just.
But he beat Jan and lost, I think.
You don't want to do that, especially when your opponent is Zed. Half the game gone now. Ruas piling on the pressure. Again, goes for some late reset on his air dribble. Strong 50-50 game from Ruas in game 4. Zen definitely has the edge when it comes to flip resets. Oh, wow. He went for another air dribble bump, but Ruas wrapped himself around it, dodges into the ball, and he comes away with possession. That is
I really think the difference.
And a monster of a flick.
I really think the difference right now is the kickoff, though.
Ruas sends Zen a message. You cannot one-trick a strategy against me. You better keep me guessing.
Damn, so close to saving it too.
Same thing twice in a row against Ruas.
But Ruas definitely has the better kickoff at the moment. He is getting way more advantages. And that is bad news for Sen.
Early flip reset this time. Zen dives in. Much better 50-50.
Like Sen's offense is looking great. I spoke too soon.
Open. Was nowhere
he has the reset.
Reset for Ruas and the recovery now. And the
that's a goal.
Shot to the bottom corner.
Yeah, this game feels like it's wraps, right?
A 2-goal miss by Zen. He could have been, should have been, just 3
clinical.
Now he trails by 5. Still time left, but he cannot.
Zen washed.
This game.
Very washed.
Drop off in Zen's consistency that we've seen so far today.
I mean, I think these guys are the like Ruas is actually younger than Sen, right? Isn't Ruas is 15? Sen is 16.
Zen's back on the score sheet now.
If I'm not mistaken.
Pre-jump you're going to see all day. cleanly beats Rawas to the ball. Rawas better be careful with his ground to air takeoff, something Jan learned when he played against Zen as well. I think it's something everybody learns when they play against Zen. He will pre-jump you.
Oh.
You might want to think about going off the wall with your air dribbles instead of the ground.
Full field air dribble. Ceiling chow.
And he gets it. Oh my goodness, what a challenge by
It's such a good idea to chow off the ceiling like that.
Ceiling interception on a full
I love doing it myself.
Here comes Rawas the other direction and he scores. Well,
because you have a lot of options.
The game of the series so far
it's the best way to close the gap.
Defensively and in offense as well.
Because the thing is, you can do it diving back towards your net, so you're recovering while challenging and maintaining a flip.
What a performance.
So it's less risky than you might imagine, and that's a goal. No, he didn't get it. Crazy. Zen is getting tilted. He's getting tilted.
I think Zen's just trying to rub some salt in the wound here. He hits the post also. Go next says Zen, GG's at 10-4.
He wants to go next game.
A tie series. Let me just very unceremoniously and low production valuelessly.
I believe that to be true. I think that's the first time he's given up.
It was never going to be easy. A 2-game.
But he was never coming back there.
Zen, it looked like he was running away with it. It looked like he was just going to do too
He had to score a goal
and,
every like 8 seconds.
Different of a talent for Rawas to figure out. But now Rawas has control.
Rawas is doing such a good job controlling possession. And I like the mix-up from Zen, but he does get the boost taken.
He got the ball past Rawas, but he didn't have a lot of momentum there.
Trouble.
So it's Rawas's ball anyway. Now an air dribble bump for
the
KSA player.
He can do it too.
And I'm sorry, Zen, but we're going to need to see what you did on this one. Rawas flying perfectly in front of the ball. Oh, he just covered it so well. I mean, if Zen goes any lower there to try and get a save,
yeah, it's almost undefendable.
It is quite simply impossible to save with how effective Rawas plays.
And this is what I talked about earlier. Rawas plays for the pressure so well. Just applies pressure, but Zen almost counters. It's crazy. Crazy how he does that. But Rawas is doing a great job playing for these advantages.
And that might sound like a silly thing to say, but actually
takes him off it, maintains possession. Wow. Oh, could Zen have stolen the boost there? Oh, where's he going? Where's he going?
Difference in speed. So yeah, probably something that's tilted all of us at some point in our Rocket League careers, thinking, how did he catch me? I was supersonic. Well, that's how.
It's trouble for Zen, man. Once again, Rawas just playing for those small advantages, pressure, and then Zen cannot defend eventually.
He beats who he's supposed to beat, and he's a test for anyone in the top 10.
It's just clinical once gameplay right now from Rawas.
Repeat of what happened yesterday against Vatira. He takes the first 2 games, and then his opponent comes back and takes 3 in a row. Now we're only a minute into game 5 here, but Rawas has not looked vulnerable at all here. Zen's been his shakiest self yet.
I think Zen scores here. Yeah, he does score here.
But Rawas gets bumped into his own net.
Zen is so threatening on the ball. He's always in these games, but can he get possession? Rawas is controlling the pace of the game with the possessions more often than not. Another kickoff in favor of Rawas, and that's a goal. It's just the kickoffs and the possession of the kickoffs are going like 90% in the favor of Rawas at the moment. And Zen cannot find these advantages he needs. It's another kickoff for Rawas, I'd say. Zen gets the boost though, so it's gonna flip. Rawas with the ceiling challenge, he does do it, yeah. It's like, once again, Zen is good in these positions, but he needs to be able to get here consistently. Applies pressure, and he's got him landing inside his net here. He does not get the boost still. He's gonna get it now. He got it. Could demo. He didn't go for it. Oh, lucky bump for Zen there. Keeps him in.
Can't really do anything in this position, and he's absolutely right. What can you do when the ball's in the corner as an attacking player? Not much. Here comes Ruas with another.
Can he catch him on the counter? I think he did.
Zen's there to stop it.
Perfect defending. He has 0 boost though.
Zen's valuable time here. Oh, he's boomed the bar. Luckily for
For once he's missed the shot.
On the underside of
oh, what a touch. Allows him the boost steal. It's like these 1v1, like such high 1v1 by IQ from these guys.
Again, Ruas just keeps the ball in the corner. He knows not to center it in front of his own net while Zen is nearby. Limiting the scoring opportunities.
I think he's missed. It's gonna be a good bounce for Zen.
Maximizing the amount of time wasted before the next big push by Zen. Huge challenge by Ruas.
Zen is there to defend this. Great challenge, that might be a goal. He's away. He didn't get it though. He could have scored it.
Coming to ruin his day.
Place for pressure.
Boost management by Ruas.
Keeping possession.
Throughout this entire time. Look how often he's sitting on 60 or even 70 or 80
oh.
as well. 100 is being stolen from his back corner.
It's a great position for Zen.
Efficiency personified.
2 minutes on the clock. He misses his flick.
Early pre-jump. Zen expecting a later defensive play from Ruas. Kind of panic there. Okay, now here goes Zen.
He could bump maybe. Wow, great defending. 0 boost, but he gets the corner.
With every passing minute.
So much time wasted off the clock. Great challenge.
This far into a game. But that is just the level.
Ruas is just controlling the possession so well at the moment.
He is, in my opinion, the best defender in the world of 1v1. And he's doing it again today. Another early pre-jump, another successful deflection. Zen almost got the game down to just 1 minute left. And this is all on a
Can he get there first? That's a goal. He's gotten one. It's gonna really come down to the kickoffs. One kickoff Zen and he's right back in it, right? But he's been looking bad on the kickoffs, and that's a problem. That's an even kickoff. Ruas gets the advantage. He will get the boost here. That is trouble. Yeah, Zen is getting scored on here. Yep.
Zen so desperate to get back into attack that he plays a greedy.
You can see how hard it is for Zen to just get possession at the moment. It's so difficult.
53 seconds remaining. Zen gambling there, hoping that Ruas would retreat.
Okay, gets one. That should be a goal. In most scenarios, that surely is a goal. Wow. How's he not scored there? That is surprising. That was not bad, good defending.
No, he's got intentions of a more evil nature. Final 30 seconds rapidly approaching. Ruas.
No time.
His mechanical ability,
what has happened there?
50-50 game to get him across the line.
So close. He's gonna have to do it again, man. Zen is gonna be on match point.
Took 2 in a row,
Zen's nervous. I mean, understandably so.
It is one-way traffic.
That's a very human thing to get nervous in this position. But he is, like, he's looking so dangerous when he gets possession. Zen is surely 16, right? 16 on Zen, 15 on Ruas, I believe.
On a different level defensively right now. And we just don't know.
I believe Ruas is the younger player.
Another offensive gear to go to.
Here we go. Match point.
Personally, I think he does. I think that the reads that Ruas is putting up defensively right now, yes, they have countered Zen more often than not. But I do think Zen has potential that is even higher, even greater than what we've seen, especially in these last 2 games where Zen's looked a bit rattled. Can he ice it up again? He took 2
Zen just can't get possession, man. That's what to look out for here. Possession. Who's getting the possession? It's Ruas early. Ruas with the first possession. That's gonna determine the games, I'm telling you now. It's gonna really come down to all the possessions. See, Zen has the possession now, he needs to make something happen. Lost it. Lost possession. That's a goal. He needs to win 4 though, Randy. It's the best of 7.
Ruas has the reads.
Ruas not allowing Zen the possession there. He's just closing the gap.
Zen's had the ice. He's had the comeback.
Wait.
It looks like he might have DC'd here. He says wait. All right, what was that? It was 4:44. I can just pause that and add 1 second back. Whoops, wrong button.
Something wrong?
Let's see, what's he saying? Okay, good.
some technical issue.
Like his controller DC'd or something. We're kind of lucky that that happened on a kickoff, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, if that happened like when Rawas had the ball, I would say play on until a goal. It's always been my policy as someone who doesn't have back-end info on like what the
That's a good policy.
Connections are doing,
then you can't abuse it.
Are doing. Any lag situation, for me it's play on until a goal is scored unless the opponent decides to
That's a goal.
feel mercy. But luckily for Zen, it happened on a kickoff, perfect timing. And now with a clean top corner air dribble, he has tied the game, just delaying
ruining his momentum. I don't know how much it would affect you, but maybe a little bit.
Fast players in Rocket League, often it is misunderstood as just players who are moving the way Dark did earlier. I mean, Dark's an incredibly quick player and showed that against Evo earlier today, but it's not just about
great 50 there from Sen. And he gets the boost. That's a huge boost grab.
Changing the speed of the ball.
Sen will be able to maintain this possession. And Sen has been playing from behind so much. If he can get a lead, I'd say that's where it gets scary. Oh, look at that speed to recover there from Rawas. It's crazy. Sen might get scored on here. And he will. Rawas looking like O'Khaled out here. With his bounce dribbles.
Add 4 seconds. I don't think it... Oh, did I... Wait. Did I take away 4 seconds? Did I actually? Type 1 in chat if I took away 4 seconds. That is my bad. I believe you if I did. My bad. Okay. What I'll do is on the next goal, I'll pause it and I'll add 8 seconds. I'll tell the players about why I'm pausing the game. I don't want to pause right now because it's middle of a game, middle of gameplay. I'll try and remember to pause it. Thank you for keeping me right, chat. I totally didn't even notice that.
So aggressive.
4 seconds of action. I was looking at you guys saying add 4. I'm
like,
bang. What are you guys talking about? I did add 4.
It's just pressure. Pressure is the game. Name of the game right now for Rawas.
Wait, did I take away 2? What did I do, guys? Tell me what I did. Did I take away 2 seconds? Why would I do that? What am I doing? So hold on, I took away 2. Okay, spam 2 in chat if I took away 2 seconds. I think I understand what's happening here. What am I tried to like pause. No, add 2 and I took away 2. Alright. Okay. That makes sense.
That's a goal.
Alright, I think we might do it now. No, never mind. We're gonna have to wait a bit longer. If this game ends 2-1, I don't know what I'm gonna do, chat, because I've ruined it.
That's a goal. Yeah.
Okay, it won. I'm gonna pause here. Sorry, I messed up the time.
Scuffed.
In a second. XD. Okay. So I've got to add 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that correct? Spam 1s in chat if that's correct. Is that right?
What is this?
Is it? Alright, perfect. Sorry. Alright, it's 2-all. It's perfect. Clean.
Sorry.
Cleanest restart we're ever gonna
That's
get.
very funny.
Like
12,000 people watching here.
Carrying the broadcast.
Can Sen take us to game 7?
So, where were we? Oh yeah, Zen's
into
got
the air.
2 games in a row.
It's off the ceiling.
He's just lost 3 games in a row. Oh, but it's fine because
ceiling challenges are strong, but they are scary as well.
Everything that's high level mechanically isn't working. Just pop the ball on target at 4 miles an hour. Genius by Zen.
Because you're committed when you go for the ceiling child, but you can adjust with your flip, right? I got scored on just like that today in a 1x game I played, but Sen did not get scored on. He did not get baited like me. Sen has flipped the wrong way here. He's in trouble. This is surely a goal. Oh, it's very impressive stuff. Tripped him up.
And we'll look to commence his next defensive push.
I did not. Like, I was.
A cautious approach by Zen. Oh, that's not the touch that Rawas is looking for.
Game is looking better for Sen here, though. I don't know if it's because he's playing better. It's mostly Rawas making some mistakes, I would say. And Sen is just so clean with it. It's crazy.
I mean, for me, that's an impossible shot for Zen. It's just an open net, no big deal.
It's true, though. It's just an open net for him. It's crazy.
Too quick with it, 2-goal lead. We might be headed
it's
to
like
the
0 chance he doesn't score there.
Zen, the big push kickoff to the outside.
He can't get it on his car here, so he's gonna be hoping to get this boost.
Try and get kickoff wins. None left.
Rawas will get the corner.
At
2-goal lead for Sen. I think it's scary for Ruas once Sen has the lead though. Wait, he scores here. Double? Where's he going? Okay, they're going crazy. They're going crazy with it.
Well, both players were.
We didn't get a clip though.
But Ruas was first to spot a clean opening.
Almost some magic on the field right there.
Another big kickoff for Zen.
Might be a goal. He's missed it.
That allows him to just take a
Such a good first touch, look at that.
What does he do with that moment?
In and out. Man, that's perfect.
For a 2-goal lead.
Perfectly played.
Well, he had all the options in the world here. He's got
away from the opponent.
Did he have to go for a huge
just
play?
watches him, places the shot.
Of course he did, because he's Zen, and he believes
so clean.
And he's got the ice late in the game. Now it's Ruas with the delayed kickoff. Gets a mid.
Oh, he gets the boost, yeah. Reset.
Reset at relatively close range, and the mind game.
Oh.
And he just manages to force Zen to miss the ball.
Yeah.
He just popped the ball on target and then flew at Zen to try and take him out of the frame. Oh, Zen was so close. I don't know if he's trying to land on his
the
own
only
crossbar
reason he
there
missed
and
was
then
because
come
he was
back
getting
down for the
chased
ball.
there.
But he had to go high. He knew Ruas was coming.
He might
for
have been
it.
able to save it, but if not for what, like he would not miss the ball if Ruas didn't force him to.
Possession play for him.
Ruas touches that. And that's just a clean shot, but it's saved. He goes high here, I'm sure of it. Not the best shot, but it's still pressure.
I think a demo might have been available there for
that's
Zen,
open.
but he doesn't need it because actually Ruas has turned away. Now where did Ruas go here? I see when he flips there, you got to think Zen's going to box him off the play, but Ruas just went for the mid boost. I mean, I've got to think that that was not the right idea.
Yeah, a bit much. That's a kickoff though.
Will he be able to redeem himself?
Yeah.
Immediately, yes he will. Zen's all-in kickoffs.
This is intense, guys. I'm nervous for them.
Himself so open. Oh my goodness, he's so open.
I think Zen should fake a kickoff or something.
Be careful. He's just not
he does not
carefully. Oh my, he's very open on that side again.
Yes, it's very dangerous the way he plays these kickoffs.
Daniel all over again,
oh, snipes it.
Just like he did against Daniel. Scores with such efficiency.
Yeah, he is
Slays.
Slays.
If he's losing kickoff goals. 2-goal gap opened up. 26
that's
seconds
game.
left.
Zen wins that kickoff. That's game.
Got
the boost and everything.
Again. Zen would be wise to just knock some time off the clock here. That's not what he's going to do though. He's going to give.
Oh, what are you doing, Zen? You're trolling me.
That's a mistake because Ruas has scored it. Well, Zen
what's he doing there? That's nerves. If I've ever seen it. Like, just take that ball back into your corner and that you've sealed the game. If you're Zen.
That was not necessary. That was definitely a mistake by Zen.
Okay.
Delayed kick up by Ruas and a messed up wave dash. Well,
that's game.
Zen's game to lose now.
Yep.
And he doesn't make a mistake.
Zen almost trolled.
Rushed the landing.
Ruas has like made much better decisions in those spots throughout the series.
All he has to do here is
Zen almost chokes it, but he does ice it out. Whoosh, game 7.
Yeah, he's gonna have this if it's on target. GG, we go.
Okay, okay. The series don't disappoint, guys.
Finally, Zen stops Ruas momentum, and we all get what we really wanted. I think I speak for us all when I say that Game 7 is the only place that this should be decided. One game to decide who the best 1v1 player in the world is.
Yep.
One game to decide if the streak will live or die.
Only that. Nothing big. Really.
Don't worry about Ruas' ping, guys. He's probably just tabbed out, so it went a bit higher for a second there. Oh boy, here we go. Zen's 11 win streak on the line, #1 in the world on the line. Ruas taking the full minute here to impose
yeah, Ruas
himself.
has been playing on disadvantage
This is, I guess
the entire time.
Of a timeout in RLCS, just taking that 1 minute.
In terms of ping,
show matches, players tend to just ready up.
I think he's just happy to play on European ping.
Just a second there to prepare mentally.
But I think he should get some advantage, like a few servers on his advantage. But I guess he doesn't want it. Here we go.
First kickoff goes the way.
He gets the boost.
Pro. Defends the mid boost well.
This might just be a goal, guys. Yep.
Starting off with a low 50. Ruas is simply stronger.
Such high level, such high level stuff.
But Ruas
like, look at this 50.
Oh, he really had to hold his nerve there. The Fennec almost getting bowled over sideways, but it was just
That's a goal.
enough. And now the 2-goal lead from again.
This is where it's tough for Zen. He has a clear disadvantage on his kickoffs.
To the outside a bit too often.
In my opinion.
He did this against Daniel, and he's doing it
clear
against
disadvantage on the kickoff.
There we go. Flip to the inside by Zen. That's something we didn't see against Daniel. And what a difference just flipping in the other way can make. Immediate success for Zen.
He's in trouble.
He realizes his mistake, but oh dear.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
He's coming for him.
The king.
Well, if Zen had a brief moment to relax, it didn't last long. Rawas calls
So good.
that kickoff, and then he calls the challenge perfectly. 3-0 inside 30 seconds. Can Rawas make it 4? He
Great
decides to
touch.
play for the boost instead.
Zen is in trouble on every kickoff.
Still a long
He has boost
way
now
for
though.
Zen.
All the
You know
boost.
that he's gonna get the chances.
Gets rushed. And
He
that
takes
is
them.
a
That's
frustrating
such a
thing when you
sneaky
have
challenge by
players
Rawas. So
rush
difficult to sneak
challenging you.
challenges in on a bouncing ball, but he just turned right as the ball was bouncing.
He has
Godly
boost.
timing by
Good score here.
Rawas there.
That's a rip.
Zen just
Big
has
rip
to
on that
be
shot.
So careful in these consistent
Great touch from
attacking
Rawas.
positions. Rawas is not
That's a
gonna get an
bang.
easy way through.
Bink, bunk, and rip.
Zen concedes possession.
Yeah, their
grabs back
50s are
on the
so
boost.
clean.
There goes Rawas.
Everywhere on the pitch.
50-50s have been more and more favored for him the further on in this series we've gone.
Oh, talking about
Look at how he's
50s.
not willing
Could
to
go
give
into
a
the
free
ceiling
goal to
here
Zen.
maybe.
Rawas is not coin flipping
Doesn't want to.
on bad setups.
Take
If he
risk.
doesn't get the setup he wants,
Tripping him up.
he has no problem admitting it.
Oh, he
Leaving the
overextended.
play.
He couldn't get it though.
Might
The
have a problem
recovery is
here,
just
though.
so fast.
Zen is coming straight down the middle at him.
Takes
Fake
him.
from Zen.
Oh, that's so
Rawas
close.
covers it well. Zen
Come
fake
on,
into
Zen,
the
make
boost
it
seal
close,
line,
make it
50 instead.
interesting.
Rawas able to adapt. Now he's into the air another time. Another bump looking good.
Ah, he's getting
Rawas
bumped
up
there.
by 4. Zen does not have an answer.
Rawas is throwing him out, done man.
He consistently retreats back the entire length of the pitch. And although he's tried
It's
different
just the
options, he's tried
possessions.
waiting underneath Rawas. He's tried
Rawas
going over him
controlling
there, he
all
tries
the
going around
possessions.
side of him,
That's
but
another
Rawas
one.
is absolutely perfect on the money with the air dribble bumps.
So
Don't know if
Zen
he
just
watched the
can't
Zen
get his
Material
hands on
match,
the
but if
ball
he did, he might have learned something there.
to save his
dear,
life.
Dear. Zen is starting to feel the pressure. He's just driven around the boost, I believe.
Yeah, he
Well,
missed it.
Cuts it too thin. 5-0. This is getting a bit too one-sided.
That's a goal.
It might even be 6-0. It's the same thing. Zen is wide open on the outside. And,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
just
if there
kickoffs,
were
man.
warning signs in the Daniel series about Zen's potentially weak kickoffs. Warning signs yesterday about Zen being susceptible to air dribble bumps.
He can come back though.
Against Vatira. Rawas has used all of that.
He needs to believe.
Combined it with
It's a great save.
world-class, world #1 defense to put the Frenchman in a
He's up.
position that makes it look impossible.
Ooh.
Even for him.
He can
to
definitely come back.
Well, that should be the start. Rawas bumped way out of the
100%.
game. One
We're
goal
not
for
even
Zen.
halfway through the game.
Can he believe? Does he believe that he has the opportunity?
He just needs to do
to
better
come
on
back
kickoffs.
against the current world #1.
That's another loss.
A little bit of boost left over there.
That
for
is the
Zen.
issue
That's
for
gonna
Sen
make a
right now.
big
He
difference
cannot
here.
do well on kickoffs. That
Lets
he
it fight
does
for the
well
back
there
corner.
though.
Open net. I think
He
he's hit
could
the
have
post
scored that.
again, though. It's tough, obviously, to shoot when you're just chipping it clean off the wall. Rawas is just too solid in defense. Zen knows that he can't dive. He has to wait patiently. How can you be patient? when you're
Incredible
down by 5
defense, but-
goals? This is a mission impossible for Zen.
That's a miss.
Rawas knocking on the door.
Yo, Calvo,
Make
thank
it
you so much
7,
for the
Zen
follow,
bumps
man.
him into the back wall, bumps him again. Well, it's a bump to get him on the score sheet.
That's a
and then
goal.
Another chain bump to put him in striking distance.
I think
Now
that's
we
just
look
a
like we're
visual
in a
bug,
winnable position for
Calvo. I had that
2
happen
minutes
before.
left. He needs 1 goal every 30.
I believe it to just be a
seconds.
visual glitch thing.
That's doable.
I don't think it's a
Will
hack.
Rawas turtle up?
I believe I've
Keep the
seen that
pressure on.
before.
It's the pressure that's really gotten to Zen. Rawas does keep the
But yeah,
pressure
it's
on.
pretty shady when it
To
happens,
just turtle up
for
on
sure.
net against Zen. Rawas not interested in doing that.
He could 50 him here.
Straight air dribble for Zen. Covered by Rawas. It was hitting the post, and Rawas even had that.
Shot is not good
angle
enough.
blocked.
Can Sen maybe sneak in a demo
33
somewhere?
seconds is the time to be
It's a
looking
great
at.
touch.
We're just about
And
at
he's in a
that
great
time
position
now,
now.
so Zen could do
Air
with
dribble bump
scoring.
makes sense. Goes low. That's so well played. So he's still in the series, guys.
Just in time. Guys, we are bang on 33 seconds there. That's incredible.
It's all about the possessions.
Shot by Zen. I mean, he changed the direction in 2 ways. He's faking high, goes low. Fakes left, goes right. Not even Rawas able to read him. 3-goal difference.
Zen gets another win. That's a great bounce for him.
Retreats. Zen with a quick look behind him. Knows he has time to turn. This does not look ideal for Rawas, but somehow...
Great defending, man.
Again, the pre-jump and full coverage by Rawas.
Great defense there as well. Zen has boost here. Rawas needs to be careful. Zen has a setup. No boost now. He could not get the corner. Great flick. Man, the defense is just next level. Great placement there, but he is in trouble. Backs up for the boost.
It's this guy.
Under. Too good, too good.
Through, though. Not quite 3 seconds.
He need one more possession.
1 goal every 29.
And then he's right back in it.
Zen's comeback is real. Rawas is stopping him occasionally.
That's like a pretty equal kickoff, but Zen dives.
Zen went for the risky play.
It could have paid off, but it's risky as hell.
Surprising Rawas. Rawas saw it coming.
Yeah, he knew. He couldn't even see him, he just knew.
Zen there, but Rawas still had a feeling he was coming. Now we're back to 3 goals.
That's a win, that's a goal.
That could be huge. Rawas flips away.
He does save.
And now Zen can take the ball wherever he wants.
He should score. Damn, the defense. It's just next level.
The net's briefly open, but I don't think it's going to be open long enough. Zen disagrees.
Cannot shoot there.
Finds out to his dismay.
He has to take to the air there, surely.
Rawas surviving here. He's doing what he does best.
It's so impressive, but it's not good enough.
A long time, but he continues to generate clears.
Yeah, it's not enough. The defense is insane.
And the series and world number 1 for Rawas.
Insane from Rawas.
The streak has ended. Rawas is the man to do it.
He left.
And Zen is out of
wow.
here. I mean, I can understand
what a
that.
series.
He must be absolutely devastated. But well played, Rawas.
Zen was making history.
Down, he wins.
That's still incredibly impressive. From the young man from France. Goddamn.
Usually I say in my opinion, but this time I don't even have to say my opinion. He is number 1 in the world. Rawas is on top. I think Zen's number 2. Rawas number 1. Incredible performance. Deserves the win. Incredible stuff.
Wow, wow, wow.
Congratulations,
what a series.
Rawas. He ends the streak.
14,000 people watching, man.